Okay. All right, this is gonna be a quick demonstration for using the type tool in Adobe Illustrator. So I just realized that I forgot to make a demo on this, so I was gonna do like a little quick video on it. So basically, this is kind of focusing on just writing your first and last initials. So you're not happy with like the drawing you did for your initials, because I know some of you guys did some really fancy things with like your words and your initials. So definitely, if you're really happy with like the way you drew it out, though, you don't have to use the type tool. This is just optional. Okay, but basically the type tool though is this one, this is T right here. So you click on the T on the toolbar, and then you actually let me go to my layers. I'm on a locked layer. So I'll just make a new layer on I can just unlock the draw layer. So you do want to do this on your draw layer. I got a couple of different layers because I'm starting the coloring process. But you click on the your drawing that you did, and then there's gonna be like some random text here. It says Loros and Ipsum. So it's just to show you what the text is, but I'm just typing in DW for that. So you type in DW and then use the selection tool. So you can use the selection tool and then just kind of click and drag it however big you want it. If you want to not stretch and skew it like this, you can hold the shift button to keep it about the same size. So I'm just copying the DW here. It doesn't have to be perfectly the same. So like I could kind of stretch it a little bit to make it kind of fit, but ideally though you want to keep it like kind of even. So okay, that's pretty much using the type tool to at least get your initials. If you go to window and you click on type, you click on characters here. So this will pop up another window, and then this will allow you to change your fonts. So just make sure your type is selected. So I have like the red selected there. And then you can click on this box here, and then you can just kind of highlight and move around. You can also use the keyboard to move up and down. I think it's easier to move up and down here, but maybe there's like a certain type or font or style that you want to use. So definitely feel free to like use any of these types, for your logo design. So I do want to look for something professional. I was kind of going for like a more bolder style, but maybe I might want to play around with like something with kind of like a more like elegant type of a font, like Baskerville's pretty good. I don't know if they have Bodoni. Oh, they do have Bodoni. Okay, they didn't used to have like the old traditional fonts that I'm used to. I'll probably use Bodoni for this one. Okay, so you can click on this to change your style. If you want to go for like a more bolder look. Some of them may have like some options to go more for a more bolder font. I might keep it the same because this is pretty bold. Okay, and then that's pretty much the fonts though. And then one more way if you want to manipulate it even further. I'm actually gonna change this one out. I actually like this one a little bit better than my other fonts. So I'm gonna hold the shift key, resize it, put it here. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it for the fonts. Now, if you want to manipulate the fonts even further, you can click on the font, go to Object, and Expand. So just like what we did with your stylized lines, you can do the same thing too. You can click on OK. And then this will change your fonts into a shape. So just be careful when you do this though, because you can't really retype the font. You have to just start over again. Because now it's like a shape, so I can't type on the font here and rechange it again. I would have to make it over again. But if you wanted to like stylize the words even further, like this is pretty good as is. I could maybe make this a little bit thinner. You can kind of stylize, play with the fonts a little bit more. You don't have to though, but this is just something optional. And if you're really happy with like how the font looks, I wouldn't really change it either. You can change and manipulate it though. I'm just gonna do this. I actually like it the way it is. But like the this one that I had here, obviously I changed it from this version here. So I definitely did it with this one where I did the expand object. I thought this wasn't as interesting, so I just kind of made it a little bit thinner. Made this part a little bit thicker. So you can play around with it a little bit. I wouldn't go too crazy unless it's like something you really want to do. but I actually like the other font better. So, and then just be careful when you do this thing. So if this happens, just undo it. This happens if you like overlap some of the words. So you have to be really mindful of like, you know, where you're, you know, clicking on the point, dragging it over. This process does take a while to do, but it's just like a nice little detail you can add to your drawings that, you know, make it a little bit more stylized. All right. I'm probably going to. Yeah, I'll try and do back to where it was before, but I'm probably gonna use the other font. Well, I actually keep this one. Okay, but that's pretty much like the type tool in a nutshell, though.